Hello everyone and welcome back. So Hitman's kind of driven me over to the farm shop in the back of this lovely Bücher. It's nice spacious accommodations back here.
Looks more like I drove over you.
Yeah, well, so I think I'm going to hop out now. Thank you very much, Hitman. He's brought me at 2x4 with nail point um, to go and buy something again. So
Spend more money.
yeah, Hitman was very, very, very disappointed with the fact that we had to get rid of the Claysons, and so he wants us to get a Clayson. So, but we found a different mod that different mod that's the same machine but just different. So
Same enough.
the same enough, but I think it's not so wide on the cutting head. So we're getting a Clayson, and we're getting the Clayson Schneider, aren't we? Because we don't want the corn cutter just yet, because we're not
Right.
doing corn. So I've got that little beauty to drive home. For those of you obviously looking, we were looking at moving the bee house, but we don't have the money for it now. But we have got other things planned, and what they are you'll find out in a few minutes when we kind of go and have a look at them. So yeah, so this version of the Clayson, the cutting head isn't a great deal wider than the FAR, but I think we determined that the capacity of the tank was greater, didn't we?
Yep, it's bigger. It's basically a slightly bigger machine.
Which is very, very good. We like
Yep.
slightly bigger machines. They're always helpful to us. So yeah, so I think I'd climb in and we'll see if we can start this baby up.
Wow, you change your clothes pretty quickly there. Like Superman.
Oh wow! It comes with a different yeah. I hadn't realised that. And what's the cab view like, I wonder? Oh yeah, there's a crate down beside me on the cab view. I'm guessing so you can have a crate of beer. So whilst driving a combine, I'm sure that's an excellent idea.
It has probably tools to fix this beast.
Yeah. Yeah, so now she's running, let's have a look at
Oh,
her on the outside.
toolbox over here.
Ah, yes.
Kind of a low res.
Yes.
Like the texture looks kind of low res, but
Yeah. So, but it wasn't too expensive, so I won't worry about that.
so I went to check my ping. So used to playing Feed the Beast, I hit tab and ended up over on the farm.
Well, there you go. You've still got to drive the Bücher back.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. So there's none of this newfangled, whatchamacallit, kind of cameras on the cutting head. We've got wing mirrors, and that's about it. So let's see if we can get this beast home. We're not going to be harvesting this episode. We've still got other things that we need to do, but because we're going to be spending money, we needed to make sure that we had purchased the combine first. Otherwise, we'd be stuck with the FAR, and that would be
No thanks.
that would be far and away a crying shame. Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Do you have a beacon on that?
I don't know because I'm in first person view. So no one will know even if I have a beacon if it's on. Unless I switch out of first person. It would appear that there is no beacon on it. So it
What a
doesn't matter.
rip-off.
So it is not Stocker Glows recommended.
Not Stocko approved?
Yeah, well, I don't think anything without a beacon reaches Stocko approval level. So, but there we go. I'm sure we'll cope.
Well, I'm gonna move the baler, so you've got a place to park that next to the other one.
Okay. I mean, I know you like things lined up in nice, neat rows, so yeah, there might not be quite enough room to kind of do that there. I'm guessing my wing mirrors for this might not be quite so helpful, so I might actually come out of in-cab view just for the parking. Although I think on the multiplayer game on Wednesday night, Sarah and I had some good fun with parking up at the end. So let's just come
I
in.
was gonna try and stick this in front, but I guess I gotta move that other one back a bit first.
Yeah, I can't.
Anyway, in the meantime,
I
I
can't
guess we
push
should
it.
talk about our next purchase.
Yeah, well, you do enjoy spending money.
I love spending money,
And I
especially
think,
your money instead of mine.
well, that's only because you don't have any. So, but yeah, so we've got a field sown, so we know we've got a crop to come in. So that's as good as money in the bank, really, except it's not money and it's not in the bank. What do we plant on this again? Do either of us remember?
It was canola.
Yeah, I have just had to look. I'm assuming you've just looked the same way that I did.
I did.
Yeah, so okay. So one of the plans that we've got is it makes no real sense for the beehive to be here. And so we're going to move that, and when we've got the money we're going to move it, and we're going to actually have two out here facing the road. And I think possibly when we get some more money we might have a third one kind of over here, so we have our entryway kind of nicely framed by beehives. And then the passing motorists that you don't get in multiplayer, would come and buy their honey from here.
But they won't stop long out here, because the bees will get them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll stock the beehives with Kara's nether bees. Or
We need a bee crossing sign on each way here.
Yes.
Caution bees crossing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, thought I'd lagged there. So yeah.
Okay, so let's do our other plan there, and
Yeah, so shall we kind of zing on over to our cockerel, because he's been getting kind of lonely, and
we need to kill him or give him friends. So which is it going to be?
well, I haven't found a way to kill him. Have you? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a colourful fella here.
He's rusty nail proof. I can tell you that right now.
He's rusty nail proof. I've got nothing, so I'm guessing we probably need to get some friends for him. But the reason we didn't do that before is because it's such a pain in the butt to pick up all the eggs, because they go all over the place, and it just is. So obviously we both know that in Dare's Let's Play that he's got the chicken coop mod, which looks like a good mod. So I think we decided that we'd give that one a go.
Yep, we're hiring the neighbor's kids to put them in the hen house there.
Yeah.
In the chicken coop.
So I think if I sing through, there we go. So we have got placeable mods, and we've got a chicken coop here, which looks pretty good. And did we decide which way round we wanted to have it facing?
We can put it right where I'm standing here if you want. Going across lengthways across the way I'm zigzagging.
And the reason I'm zooming in and out of this is because I keep forgetting that in order to change the direction of it, it's not actually the mouse wheel, it is the A and D keys. So I'm just trying to kind of be a bit perfectionist. That looks about right. So you obviously can't see it, Hitman.
Not yet.
There we go.
Oh, now I see it.
So there we go. So let me get back out there. So, and there's something missing. They sold us a chicken coop, but they didn't give us any chickens.
So I guess the coop came before the chicken.
Yep. So I think we probably need to remedy that situation as well. So where are our chickens? Is so animals.
We need like 100 chickens.
We need like 100 chickens.
Well, 99 because we already have a rooster.
Okay. So that's obviously going to cost us some maintenance per day, but I don't think that's too much of a worry.
No, it'll make more than it would cost us. Oh, look at the chickens all popping out. It's raining chickens.
Well, you wanted 100, so you keep saying these big numbers. I mean, I know from working with you on Feed the Beast that you don't do small projects. So we now have 99 chickens. So, and since you wanted 99, you're gonna have to kind of, yeah, you're gonna have to take them out for walks and talk to them sweetly, give them names and all that stuff.
I'm naming this one lunch. There's dinner.
Sandwich. Tikka. Satay.
Oh, you almost stepped on McNugget.
How could I possibly have done that? Good old McNugget.
Poor McNugget.
So,
okay, so what are we doing next? I guess just waiting for crops, or are we gonna go do some mowing, or?
well, is there anything more that we need to do with the cows?
Well, we could get some more grass for them, so
that makes sense. So
we could mow this area around here. I think there's some other remote spots where we've got a bit of grass laying on the ground, but let's just mow this area around here. We'll clean it up and.
Yep. Okay. So do you want me to? Shall I do the collecting this time so that
Sure.
you can dirt with the mower? So I've been in the back of the Bucher, so I might as well actually kind of get in the driving seat as well.
And I give the Major a bit of a workout today.
So yeah, I mean these wing mirrors. I mean, how cool would it be if the mods actually had those wing mirrors so that you could actually see behind you? I know that's asking quite a lot, but I might actually give this one.
Where is the mower? Is the mower down at the farm, or down at the cow? Cow area it must be.
It may well be actually. So does that mean we probably need
Yep.
to do something more locally down there, don't we?
Well, I'll zip down there. I'll zip down there in this thing. I'll get there eventually, and I'll grab the mower and bring it back.
Well, that's
Or we could just mow down there.
I think we just mow down there. It's going to be easier.
There's a strip of grass starting right here that goes all the way up the hill.
Yeah, who cut that? Okay.
Is that a rhetorical question?
Do I ask any other kind?
It's true. Wait, was that a rhetorical question?
Are you the real Hitman? Because you're not sounding anywhere near as grumpy as you usually do.
Oh, I had some really good rants today.
Alright.
Having some troubles with the company getting them to support their product, so.
Ah, yes. That old chestnut.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I've not been ranting, but I've been having a little bit of, I won't say rough old time at work. It's been a testing time at work. So, I've just been dealing with that, and that obviously takes its toll, because there's always things and aspects of a job that are the challenging aspects, and you just have to get through those. So
Well, the hard part is, you know, if you can leave it at work and not, you know, take the problems home with you, then it goes a lot easier. But if you're waking up in the middle of the night thinking about it, that kind of drags you down a bit.
well, yeah, and that in combination with the heat. I mean, I was talking to Das over Twitter, and it was the middle of the night, so I think it was about 3 a.m. and it was 17.8 degrees Celsius here outside, and that for us, that is a summer day. But that was the middle of the night, so that I think just explains the difference in the temperatures that we've got over here at the moment. And
Yeah, it was 19 here in the middle of the night.
yeah, so it is a big increase on what we're used to. So hence why there's probably a lot of people just saying stuff about it. But you know what? I just get on with it. It does it make a difference? Yeah, well, you get tired more easily and all that stuff, but outside of that, is it worth worrying about? Because I would rather have it's been beautiful and sunny. This is and it's been like it for quite some time actually. Ah, hello. We have
I'm looking for a decent place to mow.
One man went to mow a meadow.
Yeah, it's kind of rough through here. Don't want
Yeah.
to dull the blade. And
Okay.
somebody already mowed along here.
Yeah, well, someone obviously had a very good idea. Clever peoples.
Yeah, here's a good spot.
Yeah. I need mo. I need mo. Sorry, this is not going to be a singing episode, guys. It really isn't.
I don't know, it's going to be a mowing episode, I may as well sing.
Yeah, well. Do you know any good mowing songs? I'll take that as a no.
Well, that'd be an opportunity for you to pause it and turn your fans on to cool off a bit.
Ah, it would be an opportunity. I mean, it's just I just have to keep an eye on you just in case you derp and have that record button just right, because a Hitman derp is a very rare kind of derp, so it has to be exploited to the fullest extent of everything. I'm sure everyone understands that. Of course, Hitman derps are usually precipitated by Fadman derps. You washing off the blades?
Yep.
Nicely done.
Okay, now I guess we need another... You probably need to do another pass to pick that up, don't you?
Yeah. Whoa. Now we need to do what were you going to be suggesting?
It's gonna take a long time to fill that thing.
17% there. So, like I said, I think I do agree with your idea that probably if we'd got the windrowers, that it would most likely help that, because it would have everything in that more confined space ready for the Busha to pull up. But obviously we don't have that at the moment, so... Oh, there's a tree there.
The windrowers aren't cheap.
No, so... Well, not
But
when
we
you're
are.
talking...
So
Oh,
we
yeah.
won't be buying it.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. We're cheap. We have 11 grand in the bank. We have spent so much money. Like I say, I know we've got stuffed money to come from the harvest, but
Yeah, we will get lots of money from that.
I think you ought to be glad that you've got me here and you haven't got Jenny from accounts that we've got in Tuscany. Because I mean, she's a stickler.
So
So,
you're saying I have to sharpen up the nail on the board if I ever want to get anything purchased?
you might need to. You really might need to.
Or would she be the board holder?
Oh, Jenny in Tuscany. Oh, she's the one that's got the board. Like Farmer Giles. I mean, he runs. He knows when he's ticked Jenny off. So, and yeah, I mean,
Got another big spot mode over here. That'll keep you busy a while. Kinda wishing I had a swather though.
kind of wishing you had what?
A swather.
What, one of these? You mean?
No, actually be able to put it into a pile for you.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But 20,000. I think that was for the cheapest one, and it was hardly wider than that.
Yeah. But yeah, you've done a fairly reasonable job of it here.
Fairly reasonable.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I missed a tuck, didn't I?
I mean, don't want you getting a big ego going on there. I mean, it's your
So it ran me
performance.
off the lawn. Speaking of which, I bet the golf course has some good spots to mow.
The golf course does if we turn missions on. So I mean, I wonder.
Well, even without, there's some straight stretches over there, and I don't think
Oh
the grass has
yes.
been plowed
Ah.
or cultivated.
Well, that's a possibility. So
So we could go raid the golf course for grass.
yeah, I mean, we're getting to 39% at the moment here. So
I'll go up and have a look.
yep. I'll see if I can manage to maintain myself being, well, yeah, not crashing into rocks too much. Certainly not falling into the stream. Do you think Hitman did that on purpose to kind of cut up to that so that I tried to go in the stream?
It
I
was a
wonder.
simulated derp.
No, I'm not talking about when you went in the stream. I was talking about your grass cutting so that I might go in the stream. I think you're trying to lead me
Would
into.
I do that?
Yes,
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm always
I
right.
found a big patch of grass here.
What is that? The golf course?
No, on the way. Kind of
Okay.
bumpy though, I'll skip it.
Yeah, we don't do bumpy grass. It's got to be smooth. So we've got 45%, so we're not quite halfway there, so this could be the grass episode. Chickens and grass. Which, yeah, sounds particularly thrilling to me, I know. But, I know a lot of the guys, when we don't do much in-cab work, they like to see some in-cab work. And so, this is an ideal opportunity. See if I can actually drive the vehicle. Which, yeah, well, not very well, I know, but there you go.
So you know where the northernmost grass mission is at the golf course? The one near this, nearest to the clubhouse and the
Yeah,
buildings?
yes.
Okay, I started right on the edge of the road right there.
Okay.
You can also look at your map to see where it's been done.
How do you mean? Oh,
Well, if you look on your map for crop, what am I trying to say? where it shows uh, how far along your crop is for growing, you'll
Oh,
see there's a spot that's fresh for the grass. That means it's just been mowed.
oh, what, the blue spots?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a long way around to telling you, but
Yeah, so the blue bits.
one of those things where I should have thought about what I was saying before I pressed the talk button.
No, that wouldn't have been nearly as much fun. And we
There,
have
I
it,
had an audio derb.
and we have it recorded as well for posterity's sake, so you can reflect and consider
And
your
facepalm.
yeah, absolutely. Because I know you watch
Good.
these
You know, I'm
episodes.
mowing around the rocks. I'm going to make this as difficult for you as I can now.
We usually do. I mean,
No, I do.
I think
Okay, yeah, I do.
I think the key thing is the fact that I have to figure out how to get there yet. So I think I can probably remember. Because it's not too difficult. Once you get to the cows, it's not too difficult to figure out how to get to the golf course. I do remember the map, it's just, it comes in fits and starts when you haven't played for a while. Or haven't been to a particular area for a while, I should say.
We're getting on your years.
Yeah, well, you got me beaten on that one, so... I was on TeamSpeak before with Stocko and Dare and Das, and I can't. You know what really concerns me is in this group of people, I think I'm actually the oldest, and I can't. Oh my god! Not that that's a bad thing, but we all get on and we dirt well, so. But it is such wonderful fun. So I'm on my way. We're at full speed at 16 miles an hour. So we'll be there by Christmas. Don't forget to wrap my present.
Well, when you don't want to tell your age, because it's getting up there, you just start counting your years to retirement, and when people ask, you just tell them how many years left.
Ah. That's the secret, is it? Passed
I'm told.
down from wizened old man to soon to be wizened old man. Or is it grumpy old man? Well, that was a quiz question on one of the TV shows over here a little while ago. What was the sequel to Grumpy Old Men? And it's just kind of, yeah, well, if you didn't already know it, it was Grumpier Old Men.
I was going to say Grumpy Old Men too.
No, it was Grumpier Old Men. It was those films were Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. Very funny.
Yep.
So I made it to the golf course, so I actually didn't completely get lost. So I'm guessing when you say when you say northernmost, you obviously mean you mean here, I guess. This'll do. Let's turn that off because I don't recall. I don't think we would have had an iPad mini. So, well, there's a reasonable amount of grass here. Now's the point where we just make sure that we don't sell it at this grass pile. So for those of you that haven't actually done that in-game, if you do pick up the grass and you don't have a use for it and you want to actually make money, you can back up to it, and I'll show you in just a second.
Usually you do that with a Profi hopper.
Yeah, so you could sell it there, so you can see that we've got the unload. We're not going to do that, but just kind of demonstrating for the benefit of everybody. Just because we can. Because we're nice like that. 55%, so...
That's a lot of work for a little tiny bit of grass.
It is, so I'm thinking we're probably kind of getting on to kind of concluding the episode whilst we kind of finish filling this up. and we'll be back next time. And I think what we'll do is we'll complete this, we'll drop the grass off for the cows, and we'll be back next time when we are ready to harvest our
Sounds like a
canola
plan.
field. So until next time, take care, folks.
Ciao for now, as Taco would say.